My name is Miju Paul, that's my whole name, and I'm Korean ethnic. Korean is an ethnic group for Eastern Myanmar and Western Thailand. And for the one who live in refugee camp in Thailand is the one from Myanmar, and that's where my parents are from, and I was born in the Thailand refugee camp. How refugees become refugees not only one way, just not warm and stuff. There's like persecution, not only through weapons, but also sometimes they use medical system to harm the people, to make them genocide, to cause genocide. So that can also be why who are we going to trust as human being after you get mistreated or be lied to or be betrayed based on who you are as a person, like religious, ethnic, and then because then you also in the future behave or the way that you want to be more protective of yourself. In working with refugees, family, and next door, my experience with them as far as childhood vaccination, they have like mostly they have pretty good get their vaccination on time and stuff, but there's a few family that I work with that didn't know that they had to get vaccine, so they didn't get it, and then they got a letter that said they had to get it, and then I had to explain to them, and they did, but that's because they don't understand English and they were new to the country, and so they didn't know we had to get that much of vaccine within the first few years of the child was born. In the refugee camp, how I remember how I get vaccines that when I was later, like around age 6 or 7, and then most of the kids are kind of like that. They get vaccine as a newborn, or they get vaccine later on. I don't know, or it's not as much as how we get it here, and then they will here they have problem with getting it or having the kid take it all the vaccine because they don't know how it can affect in the long term. Because some people the newborn, you don't even know what their allergies or allergic to, and then it's also sometimes a few of people who get vaccinated and back in refugee camp, they have long-term effect on how they become disabled or you heard that way. So if you see a case or scenario like that, you are more afraid and you want to be more protective of your kid as well. Some people might hesitate to get vaccine for their children, like a newborn or within the first year, how much vaccine they can get. They need to get for the child. That can be a little bit over, too much for the parents. We didn't have to get this much vaccine when we were little, or the grandparent who was born the village side, they don't get any vaccine at all. If they sick, they use the herbal medicine or herbal, some kind of herbal medicine, and they went off healing it, and then they don't really get any vaccination, and they are doing fine, so they can ask why we had to get it, To approve vaccinated in refugees community, I think it's good idea to have educational videos, clip that's in the family native language, informative about the vaccine and why, so we can share with families. I think even here we are also a huge education institute not for the child but also for the parents. So we can use those videos at our parents' meeting. When do the kid have to get vaccine, and why do they have to get this vaccine? What is it prevent them from? And also what their right and option if they don't want the vaccine. What is the alternative option out there? What there's no one way. There's what are the other things they can do instead of vaccine. Some family, they know how to speak English, they understand English, but they just prefer this in their native language. Like me, I prefer this in my Korean. I prefer reading in my native language because I know I can read and understand and more. And with English, I had to think a little bit of what is the passage try to tell me.